Hey everybody, how's it going? Matthew Hollis here with 365 Films. What I do is I review a new film a day and I watch a new film a day for 365 days. So today I watched Southpaw starring Jake Gyllenhaal. So Southpaw is a movie that came out in 2015. It's a boxing movie, kind of a sports movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's a little bit different than most boxing movies. With Rocky and those other movies, most of those movies start with the person at the bottom, and they're working their way up and fighting that championship fight. As where Southpaw is different. It's not Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie is already the best boxer pound for pound, and he's never lost a fight. And what I really noticed right off the bat is that this is a kind of a dirty boxing movie. It's like they don't shy away from any of the blood or anything that really happens in boxing movies. Maybe it was a little bit higher than they are normally in a normal boxing match. But what I really noticed right off the bat is it showed really the aftermath, of a boxing match. When the boxer goes home after they fought that fight, all those 12 rounds, or even if it didn't go 12 rounds, and they're bloodied and they're beaten and their eyes are swollen and everything like that. You don't really see that in movies. You may see Rocky and he's beat up and his face is swollen, but this movie really showed kind of the aftermath. And even the next day, being super sore and not being able to move and not really being able to see because of how bad your body is beaten, and really what this career does to you as a fighter. And I really liked that part of it. A couple of things I didn't like about it was it really I don't want to kind of spoil what exactly happens, but there's an event that happens that kind of changes his whole entire life. Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's got a daughter as well. So something happens to his wife. I kind of don't want to spoil it. The trailers spoil it, but I'm not going to. And something happens, and a situation happens, and he really goes all the way down to the bottom. And really what this movie is about actually isn't even boxing. It's really about the relationship between a father and a daughter, and what a father will do to support and make sure his daughter is okay. And when you realize that that's what the movie's really about, it really does a lot of things well. I mean, it shows the relationship of even his daughter being mad at him. Even, there's this child custody services thing that happens. And like I said, he loses everything. And it's really him trying to not to fight back to get to where he is, but to prove to his daughter that he's there for her and that he's there to support her. And I think that's where the movie's different. Any good, not just good boxing movie, but any great sports movie is all about the person that's going through the experience, instead of being, this is a boxing match and he's going up against the highest fighter at the time and stuff like that. This movie's not about that, and that's why it's kind of great. When they focus really on the person and the relationships of the person, that's when you really get connected with them and you really feel it in the ring. I mean, when the final kind of fight happened in this movie, you can even ask my wife. I was like cheering. There was a part of my brain that shut off, and this is a part that's really hard for me to shut off sometimes, where I realized it wasn't like it was a movie, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not like actually watching a boxing match right now. So that was really, really cool, and not many movies can really do that for me. So I liked it. I think it was a great movie, and I recommend you guys watch it. So far, out of these 4 days, I've watched 4 really good movies. So I'm kind of waiting to come across some movies that aren't so great, so you guys can kind of see how I would give a review to a bad movie. But so far, so good. I just kind of picked Southpaw because we had it from Netflix for a while, and I just figured I'd pick that one. But like Flora asked, can we send you movie recommendations? Please do. You can send them to me on Facebook. You can say them on here, and I want to watch whatever films you guys think I should watch, because now that, we're 4 days into this, I still have, so many movies. I was even saying yesterday that to my wife that, I'm going to be 150 days into this and be doing it day 154, and I'm going to not even be halfway done. So that's something that I'm actually really excited about. The fact that I'm staying consistent in doing these, I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I hope that I'm able to bring you guys value. So take care. Thank you so much for your support once again, and have a wonderful day, you guys. Thank you so much.